Hey guys, today I am going to be talking to you about the 1VA Away challenge. And this is something that was created by the owner of Onlinejobs.ph, John Jonas. And he has come up with a video training series called 1VA Away. And basically it's to prove to you that you're only 1VA away from your own success and from going from not using virtual assistants to being someone who does use virtual assistants and who can grow their own business using virtual assistants, because they are very beneficial in a business. And as many of you may or may not know, I've been using virtual assistants for quite some time now, and it has helped me grow my business immensely. So the 1VA Away challenge is something that, like I said, John created in order to help each and every person getting started with Onlinejobs.ph and showing his recruiting process. So basically the best person to learn how to recruit from is him, and so now he's teaching it in this training. So I will be putting a link in the description below where you can get started with this, but I'm going to go into more detail about what the training actually teaches later in this video. So stay tuned, make sure you stay till the end. I'll be going over everything that he goes over in this training and explain to you why it's going to be beneficial for you to sign up and give it a try. So one of the main things that virtual assistants can do for you is free up your time. So there's tasks that you may or may not want to do, and you can get virtual assistants to do those for you. And there's virtual assistants for virtually every type of business. So just because you're in e-commerce, or just because you're a real estate agent, or just because you're an accountant, doesn't mean that VAs are limited to those three things. VAs can be used for basically any business, and it can really help you to grow your own business with using a virtual assistant. So yeah, you can free up a lot of your own time. It's important that when you are looking for a virtual assistant, that you're looking for someone who's going to be with you long term, because you don't necessarily, like, you can look for virtual assistants who are short term, but ideally you want long term, because that's someone who's going to learn your business inside and out and going to really help you out a lot more in the long run, is someone who you can hire long term. And the other thing is virtual assistants in the Philippines, when you're hiring them from the Philippines, they are a lot cheaper than, say, if you're hiring a virtual assistant from the United States, and they are just as capable based on my own experience. They are actually more than capable, and I've been nothing but impressed with my Filipino VAs. So yeah, make sure you check out Onlinejobs.ph as well, because that is John's company, and it's the only virtual assistants that I use are from there, and they're from the Philippines. So you will strictly on Onlinejobs.ph only see virtual assistants from the Philippines. Another thing that John goes over in this training is the type of tasks that you want your virtual assistant to be doing for you. And this is actually very key, because a lot of people will be like, okay, I want a graphic design VA, but I know nothing about graphic design. Okay, that's fine, but how are you going to teach them? You're not going to be able to, because you don't know anything about it. And a lot of these virtual assistants, even though they may have a background, say, in graphic design, they're not going to necessarily know exactly what you want them to do unless you're going to be able to train them. So you want to focus on tasks that you're good at, but that you may or may not like doing. And that's a key point from this training, is you want to focus on tasks that you already know how to do, but you may or may not like doing them. And the tasks that you don't like doing, that's what the ones that you should give to the virtual assistant first. And then the tasks that you do like doing but that you're really good at, that can be the second thing. I do not, and John doesn't recommend giving tasks that you do not know how to do, because how are you going to train that virtual assistant? And each and every virtual assistant will require some form of training. You're going to be their boss, so you're going to have to train them at some point to show them exactly how you want the work done and how your business runs. Another thing to keep in mind with virtual assistants is that trust is very important. And when you can trust your virtual assistant and they can trust you, that creates a lot longer lasting relationship and can really help you to grow your business, is when there's mutual trust between the both of you. One of the other things that he recommends is to focus on one skill when you're looking for a virtual assistant. Don't go, okay, I need a graphic designer and a video editor and someone who can do my accounting. No, focus on one skill. So say you need someone to do your YouTube thumbnails. Okay, you're gonna focus on a graphic designer. You're not gonna focus on a video editor or an accountant. You're going to focus on one task or one skill that you want that person to have, and you're going to put that in your job offer, and then you're gonna also look for that in resumes. So that's the beauty with Onlinejobs.ph. You can post jobs, but you can also look through everyone's resumes that are on there, and there's a ton of virtual assistants looking for work. So if you are looking for a virtual assistant, this is going to be the training to go through, and then Onlinejobs.ph is going to be the agency that you want to go through, where you sign up on their site. And the beauty of it is you sign up, it's a monthly fee, but say you find your virtual assistant after 2 months, then you only pay for 2 months worth, and then you can cancel. So once you already have your virtual assistant, you don't need to continue to stay on Onlinejobs.ph unless you plan on hiring more and more virtual assistants in the future. And that's what I've stuck with. I still have my account all the time because I'm always looking at hiring more people. But say you just need one virtual assistant to help you with one specific portion of your business, then just hire the one, and then you can cancel. You're not obligated to stick on the site for a year. So that's why I recommend it to everyone, because it's such a great thing that you don't have to be locked in for a full year like a lot of other programs that are out there. Some other things to keep in mind is that if you see a virtual assistant that is, say, willing to do full-time hours and they're willing to work for like 50 cents an hour, don't hire someone like that, because that's most likely not going to be someone who's going to be capable of doing the tasks that you require. And you want to look anywhere from like $2 to like $10 US per hour. And I would say that's kind of a good range to be in for when you're looking for virtual assistants. I went over this a little earlier, but the cost of living in the Philippines is significantly lower than it is in the United States or Canada. And so with the cost of living being lower, it allows the workers to work for a lower salary, but still be capable of living within their country because the cost of living is so much lower. So if you're paying someone, say, $5 US an hour, that would sound really low compared to here because, you know, we have minimum wages and stuff like that. But $5 US per hour in the Philippines is pretty good. So they're actually able to live off of a lot less, so they're willing to accept a lower salary for the same type of work that you would get someone, say, from the United States to do that would cost you $15, $20, $25 an hour. So if in the long run, you can really save a lot of money, and my virtual assistants that I've had from Onlinejobs.ph have all been really good. I have nothing but good things to say about them. You can go to my other videos that I've talked about Onlinejobs.ph, and like I said, there's nothing bad that I can say about the site, and I've been really impressed with all the virtual assistants that I've hired. There's so much more that I could go over based on what John goes through in the one VAOA challenge, but I'm going to leave that to him, and I'm going to leave that for you guys to go watch those videos and sign up for the one VA away challenge, because literally you are just one VA away from really growing your business. And my business has literally exploded from using virtual assistants. They help me each and every single day, and it's insane how much my business has grown. In the last 12 months, I've done $5 million Canadian on Amazon and selling on Amazon, and there's no way I would be anywhere close to that without the use of virtual assistants that I pay, you know, a very low wage compared to what I would pay employees here in Canada, but the workers are all happy with their wages and they're all doing very good work, and they've really helped me to grow my business. And it really keeps the overhead down on the business as well, because you're not paying a bunch of employees super high wages, but they're still very capable employees and they're able to really help you to grow your business. So I will put the first link in the description below will be about the one VAOA challenge, and the second link will be how to get started with signing up on Onlinejobs.ph and getting your virtual assistant hired and really growing your business with the use of one. So like I said, I have nothing but good things to say about Onlinejobs.ph and nothing but good things to say about virtual assistants from the Philippines. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel for more. I want this number, 5.67K, to go up a lot more, so that's why I've got this. It automatically connects to my subscribers, and every time that I get more subscribers, we can see this number grow. So thanks so much for watching, and once again, don't forget to subscribe.